Hello, good morning everybody. Nice to see you all here today. My body is a very unhappy camper today. Oh boy, I don't know exactly what's wrong. I really wish there was a way to diagnose, like diagnostic tool, like on the computer. I need a MEM38 test or something. So that I need to run some checks and balances on my body and see what's going on the inside, because unfortunately, unlike a computer, you cannot open up the inside easily from home. I guess somebody could open you up at a doctor, but I'd really rather that not happen for mild issues. Thank you, I like this dress a lot. This one's cute. We're going to be playing some Star Wars The Old Republic today. I don't know exactly what I'm doing today. I think I'm gonna play some more of my characters that I'm leveling up just to get those companion armor sets. Just Cogs, hey Cogs. Cogs says go play some PvP. Cogs, I honestly haven't PvP'd for like months and months and months now. I feel bad, but there it is. It's stressful to me right now and I can't deal with any more stress. All right, let's take a look. If they ever add something that highly rewards playing like 2 matches a day or something, rather than it being a week-long thing to work on, I will actually jump back in. I would love to see some modifications to that system. I don't know if it'll work overall, just it would work for me. Yeah, don't use WebMD. I don't know. I'm just hurting. That's all. I'm just hurting. That's all. I don't know if there's anything that needs diagnosing. I'm kind of wondering though. So I went to the dollar store the other day because I wanted to see if they had a specific thing I was looking for, and they did. And I was very happy. And while I was there, they had no-name Pop-Tarts. For those of you not in the United States, I'm not as sure if you have these or if these are something that is common across the world. I would kind of hope not, actually. Pop-Tarts are these kind of ridiculous breakfast food. They're kind of like the worst type of pastry you could possibly have. They're like in this tinfoil package. These are the no-name brand ones, though, to be clear. They're like almost like a cracker that's not crunchy. A soft cracker, and they have some frosting on the outside and little sprinkles on top. And inside, are you ready? Oh, for the reveal. Oh, it's like a commercial. Inside is like very, very sad jam. So these are something that I really loved as a kid and would eat pretty frequently for breakfast. However, I'm not a child anymore, and these are dollar store brand Pop-Tarts, and I'm a little worried. They're the thing that made me sick. But that hasn't stopped me from opening up another package. I apparently rated too hard. Maybe I did. We did pretty good yesterday. We were raiding, we were playing, I'm just running around in game, so I might as well show you what I'm doing. We were playing Hive of the Mountain Queen. We were trying to do it in hard mode, and it was very interesting to go back in there. I've cleared it multiple times in the past, but I kind of forgot how hard it was. Like, oh my gosh, there's multiple mechanics. And, especially as a tank, there's literally a mechanic where if you're not paying enough attention and you're not fast enough, it will just literally, like, you just die. Like, there's nothing you can do to prevent it if you're not paying attention and doing the specific thing that you need to do. I was like, whoa, no amount of healing can heal me through that. No amount of carry can carry me through that. Pop-Tart, says JR, you mean stale strudel dosed with icing and sprinkles. Don't forget the sprinkles. Do you prefer untoasted, unheated Pop-Tarts? Actually, I don't really understand the idea of putting the Pop-Tart in the toaster. It's like, I like lots of things in the toaster. I like bagel in the toaster. I like bread in the toaster with stuff on it. That's pretty much all that goes in the toaster, right? And then you put various things on top. I love sandwich. Bagel sandwich, slightly toasted so it's nice and warm. But a Pop-Tart is like a freaking cookie. Why would you put this in the toaster? Like, you might as well like throw in an Oreo into the toaster. Just doesn't really make sense to me. Hey there, Dragon. Dragon says, what tips and recommendations do you have for a new just starting player? Oh, JR, you're so sweet. You tried to use exclamation point new. That doesn't exist, but it should. SWTOR tips for new players. So I am actually going to link you a lovely little guide, Dragon, and big welcome to the game. This is a guide that I made that's, oh, I need to update this text because this guide is very up to date. Here's a little video if you want every tip I ever learned jammed into one. And here's the text version of it too. So I've just linked that to you. Hey there! You, YTB over on YouTube says, oh my god, I've been subbed for like 8 years and this is the first time I've ever seen your face. Oh my gosh, I'm a real person! Yeah, I never put my face in the videos because I always just want to show you what's going on in game. But I've been streaming for a while. We only sometimes stream on YouTube though. It doesn't always function the way I want it to. But hi, nice to meet you? Question mark? Giggling over something in Twitch chat though. Your dad's favorite slam piece said, I raw dog. Why do I have to read Twitch names sometimes? I don't pre-read them and I get stuck with something like that. I raw dog my Pop-Tarts too. Never understood putting them in the toaster, right? Raw dogging your Pop-Tarts is the only way. It is the best way to eat them. Okay, listen. Heat the filling and soften the pastry. Maybe that's part of the problem. These are dollar store Pop-Tarts particularly. And they're pretty soft as it is. They're kind of like, I don't even know what they're made out of, to be very honest. I'm pretty sure they're like a war ration, except not hard. Yeah, I'm a real person. DCH says, I ordered a bacon, egg, and avocado bagel sandwich when I was on campus one day, and someone took it instead of their pizza bagel. So did you get their pizza bagel? That sounds really good too. Like, apart from the cheese trying to kill me. Oh, I love like slightly toasted warm bagel. Oh, so good. I think they're not good for me either though, unfortunately. So I've kind of been avoiding eating bagels. Brown sugar frosted Pop-Tarts are the only way to fly. Oh my gosh, we have opinions in chat here. I don't know if I can abide by them. When I was younger, I really liked whatever the chocolatiest Pop-Tarts were. Whatever that would be. Oh, I love this part. Wraith comes in and... Hang on, I want to take a picture of her. I want to take a really good big screenshot of Wraith because she's really cool. Hang on, I'm actually going to turn... Escape interface editor. Actually going to turn off... Let's see, what is it? Cinematic cutscenes, I think I called it? So many user interfaces, I can't even see them all. Gosh, that's not a great... Nothing cutscenes. Okay, that seems like it might work well. My character, she's so cute. Where's Wraith? Ah! The pizza bagel was very mid and not what I wanted, so that affected my mood. Ah, that's sad. That is very sad, actually. This is Wraith. This is Wraith. This is Wraith. This is the when I was talking about the trooper armor the other day. This is more specifically who I wanted to cosplay as. I may have been googling EVA foam today. I think that may be also out of my league, unfortunately. She's so cool. I like her. I have the voices off right now so I can yak over them. Why do you have so many interfaces? It's because every time that you create a character, this pisses me off. Every time you create a character, it automatically creates a new interface. Whoa, Wraith, calm down, ma'am. My character's just like, good job, I think. I don't know. It does create a new one every time you make a new character. You only have like 4? What are you talking about? Do you only have like 4 characters? Look. I will show you. I will, maybe something went wrong. Maybe, if that's something I could fix, I would love that because it drives me nuts. Look. I've got one called Trooper Gun, Fitted Force, Eavesdrop, Transfer Character, Fuchsia. Oh, did I have the name Fuchsia? Do I still have that? Oh, that was when I spelled it wrong. Never mind. Bada boom. You know? It makes one every time for me, and I hate it. Because my list gets so long because I have too many characters. And I used to remember how to go in there and like manually delete them, but I kept forgetting how to do it. Hi, Swtorista, says Micah. I'm 22. And my older cousin introduced me to SWTOR and your channel around at least feels like 13 years ago. Oh my gosh, so you would have been 9? Yeah? No, 10. No, 9. Wait, I can't do math. Someone help. 22 minus 13. 7 and 2, 9. You would have been 9 years old. Oh my gosh, thank you for being so dedicated. Are you live on Twitch as well? Yes, that's actually the main place that we stream. We're only on YouTube so we can say hi to you guys. YTB says, I need to get a PC and hop back into SWTOR. I enjoyed it a lot when I tried it the first time. I really like this game. I'm sorry. I literally was last night writing an article about why I like the game. Like, like what do I like about the game? Not just like the pros and cons, like from an objective standpoint. Just like, why do I like it? Because I wanted to make a... So we made the big video recently about... is SWTOR worth returning to? And I'm very, very happy with it. And it seems to have been very useful to other people, which made me very happy. But it's a 30 freaking minute long video. It was huge. And I have a counterpart article that goes with it called Is SWTOR worth trying? Like for the first time, like you never played it before. And it's very similar, but it's a little less numbers oriented and stuff like that. But I wanted to make like a short version, like just what do I like about SWTOR kind of thing. Like if you want to try it, here's the things that I like a more opinion based. Like there's still stats and stuff in there because so many of my opinions are like they're based on facts, I guess. But also like I explained that I really like connecting to my character, and here's the ways that I like connecting with them, like by collecting stuff for their fashion, seeing them in the cutscene, seeing their voice, making the choices, playing the different characters multiple times. Antronik says, I love the What is SWTOR video. Oh, thank you. I love that one too. It's so simple. Like, have you never played a video game before? Here's what SWTOR is. Chime says, I think the auto skip movies option is a setting in user interface preferences, not interface editor. Oh, I'm just talking about the issue that I wanted fixed was when I go into my interface editor, it creates one for every character. That was the issue I was having, nothing to do with movies. We're good to go. I used to remember how to delete them, but I keep forgetting how. I couldn't remember like what folder it was in. Wait, you think it's in a preference? Oh, hang on, I might want to look at that. Yeah, I'm not going the right way here. What do I need to do? Return to Republic Command Center. Oh, I should probably just quick travel out of here. So what I'm doing here in the background is I highly recommend when you play the game to actually watch the story. They're very, very enjoyable. I'm actually enjoying like watching them in the background and remembering other times that I've played. And right now what I'm doing is I'm leveling up multiple characters for a specific reason. I'm trying to collect a specific sets of armor that you can only get from doing specific missions at specific times kind of thing. And all of my other characters actually deleted the ones that they collected. It's very embarrassing. Like I have all these wonderful level 80 characters who deleted those once in a lifetime or once in a character time armor sets that I'm trying to collect for the website so I can take screenshots. There's no real other reason to do it. But so I'm trying to level up a whole bunch of characters through the first planet. I'm just doing the main story. I'm actually kind of space barring through it. Oh yeah, little Needles guy. Yeah, I'll make sure to give you a warning when we get to the major spoilers part. I'll tell you, don't worry. I'll be like, look away. And I even turned off the Here, let's go back. Let's put the sound on though. I even turned off the voices of the people talking so I could keep yakking over them. Ooh, I got a new chest piece. I'll take that. Oh, I think I got an offhand too. I should probably equip that. There we go. Now I'm very vaguely equipped. There's a guy who I've been following for the last week or so as he's chronicling his first time in SWTOR. It's fun so far. Oh, that's awesome. Xena, you're welcome to share that if you want in chat, a link or something like that. Have you played Pong? Then SWTOR is the perfect game for you. Oh yes, of course. Absolutely. Needles, says Particle. Needles seems like a trustworthy fella. Surely he wouldn't do anything bad, right? Of course not. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. We're not gonna say any spoilers here. We're gonna spacebar through everything. Gusha says, I got back into SWTOR last month. Hey, welcome back to you too. Am I going the right way? Hang on. Atlas. Oh, we can't quick travel to the location, but we can quick travel a bit closer. Hey, Trinig. Oh, thank you for gifting to Chime. So the question from Kusha was, I got back into SWTOR last month. I spent about 200 hours since then. Should I take a break or continue? Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. I don't know if I'm the right person to ask. First off, I play way too much SWTOR. Second off, when I get interested in something, I absolutely obsess about it, regardless of what it is, and spend way too much time in it. Right now, my obsession is Legos, and like apart from SWTOR, and I'm spending way too much time on it, so I think my general rule of thumb is are you doing your hobby to avoid doing something else? Like, is there something else you need to be doing? For example, are you making sure you're taking care of yourself? Are you making sure you're going to school or work? Are you making sure you're doing whatever house things you need, like cooking or cleaning and stuff like that? Are those all done? If so, go ahead and spend as much time on your hobby as you want. Whatever that is at the time. I mean, I don't see a good reason. I think the only time I recommend stopping playing a video game is when you find yourself grinding and it feels like something you have to do versus something you want to do. But I mean, if it's something you want to do and you're genuinely enjoying it, I don't see why you shouldn't just keep enjoying it. Like, that shine's gonna wear off eventually. You might as well enjoy it while your brain's saying, oh, this is awesome. Sometimes I am avoiding doing other things. I'm getting better at noticing that and making sure to like go do dishes or chores or food or whatever first. Other times, I kind of have the opposite problem though. Like I'm working too hard and I need to make sure to do more hobbies and things that are fun and not required. But yeah, that's my opinion on things. I don't know if I'm the right person to ask, though. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun. Are all the other things taken care of? Let's see. Here we go. I can just click travel back. Perfect. Do you by chance have ADHD? Because I get obsessed by things too. Ha 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 ha. Listen. Listen. I am not diagnosed with ADHD or ADD. However, my sibling has been diagnosed with super ADHD. I don't know exactly what that would be properly called, but was literally in a study when they were younger. My father was diagnosed with ADHD as an adult. When I Googled what are coping mechanisms for ADHD and how to handle having ADHD and the kind of routines you have to set for yourself apart from making sure to get actual like doctor consulting and doctor medicine. If doctor says get doctor medicine, they are all things that I do to keep track of my life or I am not functional in a workspace. So, no, I do not have ADHD because that is something that needs to be diagnosed. And in general, if you have a disorder or a disability, it generally has to affect your life negatively on a daily basis. It's kind of the general rule of thumb. Is it negatively affecting you kind of constantly? But because I have all these awesome little routines, no! I don't! It just is what it is. Mitra says, school and work are for sellouts. Hot damn, yes they are. Yeah, suck it. Oh my gosh, you guys, my mom is so nice. She found a box hidden in her closet. Apparently the cats liked sitting on it and she never thought to open it. I don't know, man. But it had a whole bunch of my schoolwork from when I was younger. So before she found some stuff from when I was like 5 years old, and it's freaking adorable and hilarious, like complete nonsense. But recently she found some that was from when I was probably around 13. And oh my god, you guys, I could write really well when I was 13. Like we were writing like really like highly detailed argumentative essays. And I was looking through them and I was like, oh my god, I was a sage little 13-year-old. I could write so well. And I was like, did I get dumber over time? Did I get stupider? And I was trying to like figure it out. I was like, well, first off, I'm not in school all the time where I'm literally writing every day and my teachers are guiding me to do so. And second, I realized that I don't really have such a need to write like that anymore. And it's not necessarily even useful to write like that anymore. I kind of want to go... like one of the essays that I found, which I think I was 12 or 13 years old. It was about oh man, I want to go grab it really fast because it's really quite amazing. Hang on, I'll be back. I'm staring at that man's bum. I, sorry, that took me a lot longer than I wanted. Okay, listen, I'm so sorry. I got a little distracted. I was trying to find it and I just couldn't find it at first. I did, however. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. All you see in the background is this guy's bum. I should have danced or something. Okay, listen. That guy has been typing for so long, you know, he's on Reddit. Where's she bringing that notebook from? Canada? Listen. Okay, so first off, I'm not exactly sure what year this is from. But this might explain some of my personality type, though. Man, I got some issues as a kid, for real. Okay, listen. My realistic goals for the school year are to get all my work in, because otherwise I'll get in trouble. Someone has motivation. Academically, I hope to achieve all A's, because A's are the best grade you can get. I will achieve these goals by turning in my work and doing my work. Wow, because otherwise I will get in trouble. Hot damn, guys. I didn't need this morning. All right, so what I was actually looking for was this essay, and I was very, very interested in this because so I think I don't know exactly what the original question of the essay was, what we were supposed to write about, but I think it was supposed to be about equality in Canada and how important is it for the government in Canada to deal with that topic. I wish I had the actual question. Equality in Canada is extremely important to Canadians because it involves everyone, not just one or two people. It gives people the right to enjoy their lives as they wish without being discriminated against for reasons such as race, gender, age, or sexual orientation. Without equality, things such as Nazi concentration camps or when President of Uganda Idi Amin expelled all the Asians from the country happened. I don't actually know what that last one is there anymore. It's a complex issue because what may seem equal for some does not always seem equal for others. Otherwise, we would not need courts and judges to decide whether something is right or wrong. Okay, so here's the part that's really interesting. So first off, I don't think I could even write 6 sentences strung together these days. What's really interesting is, so when I grew up in Canada and the United States, we moved around a lot. Yeah, no chat GPT. It didn't exist yet. I didn't even really properly have the internet yet. I couldn't even cheat that way. So when we moved to a certain part of Canada, the French part of Canada, it's very conservative. Not necessarily in the ways that the word conservative means in the United States or in most of the world, but it's very, very old school. Very, like, the actual meaning of the word, things don't change. So a lot of things are very quiet, very closed doors kind of thing. So when I was growing up, I did not know about the general existence that a woman could fall in love or marry another woman, or that a man could fall in love and marry another man. Like, I didn't even know that was a possibility. I had never seen it on TV. I had never seen it in a book. I had never seen it in real life. I had never seen it, like, hypothetically or realistically. It just, the concept did not even exist. I wrote this, like, 1 year after we had moved to somewhere that was a little more, I guess, connected to the outside world. It was a more metropolitan United States area. 1 year after I learned that, that even existed. So one of my main arguments is, although some believe that same-sex marriage shouldn't be legal, and this is in Canada, it is clear that not allowing them is discrimination against sexual orientation. This case's history starts in 1965 when Everett Clippert admitted to being gay and having gay sex, and 2 years later was sent to jail indefinitely as a dangerous sex offender. Later that year, Justice Minister Pierre Trudeau, hey, he was the president's father. Oh my God. President. Prime Minister. Later that year, Justice Minister Pierre Trudeau proposed an amendment to the criminal code concerning homosexuality. He said, I think what's done in private between adults doesn't concern the criminal code. 2 years later, Trudeau decriminalized homosexuality in Canada. And then there's a bunch of other, like, examples and stuff like that. And it's crazy! that would have been 1 year after I even knew the concept existed. And I'm like, holy shit, this is like a very cogent like argument. Like it's like there's more to it. It's a whole little. It's got 3 examples and then the ending or whatever. And I'm like, oh my god. Like I did cook with that. Like my teacher wrote "well done," Swtorista on the front. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't write that well anymore. But what I was realizing when I was thinking that is that actually this type of writing and this type of argument is not necessarily as useful these days. Like, who are you trying to convince with that way of thinking? You're trying to, it's gonna maybe convince someone who's already kind of smart and already kind of aware of the issues and stuff like that. And but trying to convince someone who's not already convinced of that kind of thing, which is like basic treating other people well, and how we should discuss doing that in a legal sense. That's not gonna convince them any, you know? I lost my Canadian status from calling the Prime Minister a president. It's not my fault. I've been in the US like 10 years recently and more since before that. Oh no. But yeah, so these days I realize, especially when I write for SWTOR, I don't know if the right word would be dumbing things down, but it's more explaining things in a way that's possibly more persuasive and more importantly, like more easier words and easier ways of allowing other people to understand them. And I'm usually explaining things, but like when I'm explaining stuff in the guides, I'm kind of doing the same thing, because I'm saying you should do this because, like, here's the like facts to back it up in a really simple and dumbed down way. Antronix says, ma'am, I'd like to introduce you to the other part of the world, which needs much convincing. Yeah, but this is not going to be any useful to them. That's not useful at all. Another thing I was thinking about is that I was trying to think about, like, I've got these weird cases of specific arguments. What was the other one? When President of Uganda, Idi Amin, expelled all the Asians from the country. What? I don't understand what that means or what that was referring to, because I don't have any memory of the specific case, but where would I have like learned about that? I'm assuming it was a case that had gotten brought up in class. I assume probably the topic was like discrimination or something like that in different countries as well. Or I got it from a textbook. But these days, it's very interesting because whoa, it's loud. My access to information is so much higher these days. The amount of like examples I would have to talk about a topic would be almost infinite. It feels like I could talk about like the history of every country for the past like 3,000 years if I wanted to. Yeah, I don't think dumbing down is the right word or the word I'd want to use. Just making things, I think making the way I write more accessible might be the better way of saying that. Because sometimes the person reading it isn't dumb. They're just maybe don't know all the same words I know, you know? Oh, it was a Indian minority? Oh no! Did I get it wrong in my essay? Apparently my teacher didn't correct me. Hey Timbo, you got a green lightsaber rating 34? Nice! Very cool. You equipped that lightsaber. Canada was that old-fashioned? Didn't know it was like that so late. Actually, I'm pretty sure Canada beat the US to same-sex marriage, but I don't know. In the essay, I don't explore how much was the law actually implemented. Because there's a lot of laws, even in the United States, that they're technically still on paper, but no one ever enforces them until someone gets petty, you know? Like some small-time sheriff hates you, so he looks up the law from 1865 and enforces it, you know? Like, you gotta make sure to hitch up your horse or you get arrested, you know? You didn't hitch up your horse, you're going to jail. I don't have a horse, officer, you know? But yeah, it was very, very weird to go back and see that. So part of it is I would want to write so much more about it, but like this is like it's like 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages. Oh, wow. But like, how would you decide which arguments you'd even want to make when the history of the world is so big now? Like, it's so hard. When I write about SWTOR, I usually only write about SWTOR. Like, it's very contained. Oh, Antronik points out that technically Indians are Asians. I guess that must have been what I was writing about in there. But yeah, thanks for listening to my little story. I've been thinking about that a lot, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly I think about it. Like, did I get dumber, or did I just change how I approach things? And why the hell was I so smart when I was 13? What happened? Like, I don't even know if my university essays are as good as those, because I was actually struggling a lot when I was in university. I wasn't doing well physically or mentally, so like, you know, everything declined. I still have my universities from studying law history and classics. It's interesting to go back through those. Yes, right? It's cool. I figured Canada would have been way earlier, that's all. Whack for both Canada and the US on that topic. I agreed. Whack indeed. Whack indeed. Go back in time and show them my essay. I don't think it's gonna work, but yeah, thanks for listening. Another time I'll go and grab my notebooks from when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Those ones are freaking hilarious. They're scary little strange notebooks about all the weird things I want to do when I grow up, and what I think my mommy and daddy do when I'm not around and stuff like that. But yeah, very, very interesting. DCH says, I got better at writing my essays, but man, my essays were a nightmare for me to write and my professors to grade. Right, and what's interesting is I don't think I thought mine were very good back then. Like, I knew I was getting A's, but I worry a lot about, like, the current state of schools, because I'm, like, reading this. I wrote this when I was 13, and I'm like, if I looked at any vague 13-year-old, I don't think they could write anywhere near that. Like, I'm not saying they should be able to write at that caliber, but, like, I don't even know if it would come anywhere close. I'm very curious. I wish I could see some of my peers, like students the same age as me and writing the same essay as me at the time, and I wish I could see to like compare. And then I wish I could see essays on the same type of topics from students these days from different places. That would be really cool, especially in the US, because the US has been obviously having a lot of very mixed bag stuff with education lately. It's been not doing so hot. Stay on target. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting close. Oh, that's so funny. I was saying I was so sage when I was younger, and Intezar pointed out, no, I'm a vanguard. Question from Chime earlier. Chime asked, Swtorista, do you still do side quests even when you don't require the XP while leveling up a new character? Even if you've already done every side quest a million times? Oh, great question. So on my first character, I did every side quest. And on my Imperial first character, I did every side quest because I wanted to see the story. Like, they're fun, they're cool. Back in the day, I think they used to have possibly more unique rewards too in terms of armor. And you also needed the XP back in the day, right? So the first time I play games in general, I like to play all the quests just to see them. Every single one. Every single quest I can find, I'm doing it. No matter how weird or inane or silly or long it's happening. On my other characters, though, it really depends what my goal for that character is. So for these characters right here, I'm literally just trying to speedrun them to a specific point or a specific quest or specific reward or something like that. So I'm doing the least humanly possible apart from my main story quest that I'm literally spacebarring through. On other characters where I actually want to see the story, when I've been replaying the class stories lately, find Havoc's, where are they? Are they still in here? Yes, I just need to get to the other door, I see. There is a major spoiler coming up, but I will make sure to let you guys know to look away when we get there. Winter says, Happy Fashion Revolution Day. Oh, that is a cool day name. Do you know anything about that one, Winter? And New Kids on the Block Day. On my characters that I've been replaying the story to re-see and re-enjoy the actual story, I've been focusing mainly only on my class story. but actually watching it and listening to it so that I can remember it better with less other things in between. I haven't actually gone through and played every single quest in a very long time. I don't know if I ever necessarily will again in the future, unless they add some type of achievement or unique rewards from those quests or something like that. And that's something I would love to see for sure. Back in the day when you used to do those side quests, that's like the main way you would get armor sets and stuff like that. And you get like the belt from one quest, the chest piece from another, the helmet from another, and eventually you'd be able to assemble a full set that way, and it was pretty cool. These days I'm pretty sure they just all reward I'm pretty sure they all reward like either just credits and XP these days, or they reward you armor sets that are kind of more generic. And by the way, earlier Pizza Extra Cheese said, "What up? I love your Twitch username. I'm allergic to cheese. I don't know what to tell you. I'm having some major conflicting feelings about you right now. But what up to you too?" But yeah, I honestly think it's super up to you whether you want to see those side quests. The main reason to do them, like the main reason pro of doing them, is to see the story, and the side stories can really help flesh out your character and their place in the world. For my character Javik, who was my Sith Inquisitor on my free-to-play account, I was doing all the side quests, and I was really working on imagining his story and his background and what happened in his life and stuff like that. And the side quests, especially on Drome and Koss, felt like they were really helpful for that. Like I tied in his story to Lord Grathan's estate. I tied in his story to the unfinished monolith, unfinished statue. I can't remember exactly what it's called in the corner of Drome and Koss. I tied his story into that. Like lots of cool stuff like that. So it's super up to you. Mama Chem says I get drawn into exploring in seasons and end up not progressing my characters. And right, that's the best thing. There's nobody telling you have to do your characters the right way. Like you just do whatever you want. Oh, did you find my app data? Zoo Provo's app data, local SWTOR settings, GUI profile. Hang on, let's see if we can find that. Hang on, that was from me earlier talking about how my user interface was so fudged up. Okay, oh my gosh, my computer's crashing as I try to open Windows Explorer. Give me a second here. Okay, C drive, users, you know, hang on. I remember how to fix this problem. Oh yeah, get it, okay. Zoom in. Users, Swtorista, then app data, local, SWTOR? Oh no, I scrolled down and scrolled away, darn it, hang on. SWTOR again. Settings. Okay, here we go. This I think I can show you. This is from Vika said. Okay, here is all my GUIs. Oh my god. This doesn't seem right. Oh, it's the is it the GUI profiles? Yes, okay, here we go. That looks right. That looks right, I think. What if I delete a whole bunch of those? I think I should probably rename the ones that I want to keep. The ones I want to keep are the ones in all caps. But it's not easy to delete these. I've got one called way too even bigger. What does that mean? Nothing cutscenes. Default way too big. Cinematic cutscenes. Oh, I should put that in all caps. All these other ones, weapon. Oh, let's see. Will this do the trick? Wish me luck. Delete. Okay. Oh, look at that! Yay! Now my list is actually manageable. Hopefully I didn't delete any, just like I deleted my weapon knife the other day. That was very unfortunate, by the way. I'm still a little salty about it. Yay! Wonderful. Looks like that volcano on Orb Mantell back there inside the Separatist base. Yeah, that's exactly where we are right now. We're near the end of the Trooper story on the planet of Ord Mantell. The end of the first planet of the Trooper story. Sean says they are trying out all the various fighting styles. One of my characters is a Vanguard. Yeah, that's a fun one. I'm sorry, Timbo. I'm just kind of playing by myself today. We're just chatting with everybody here and saying hi. But I'm playing by myself so I can chat. Can you please do an updated best looking class outfit and weapons? All the videos are 6 years old. Oh my gosh. I have been wanting to make some updated ones for like 2 years now, and I'm so sorry. I would like to. I don't know exactly what's stopping me. I haven't figured it out yet. I feel like there's something related to anxiety in there, but I haven't figured out what. I feel like part of the problem is I feel like I should be making more important videos, but those are the ones that everybody loves the most. So they should be high on the most important list. Trace says, could you, but now Trace, here's something that I really want to do, but is a huge, big, difficult project. I've been actually daydreaming about it a lot in the last month or so. I just need to figure out, like, where does it fit into everything else. Could you, best rotations of abilities, because mine's pretty chalked, haha. Either way, thank you for your guides. Super, super helpful. So Trace, I don't have videos, but I do have very nice basic beginner guides for classes that I've just linked for you in chat. I just did the Tatooine storyline, says Darth Kunis. Am I going the right way still? Yes. Okay, we're about to get important. We're about to get to a major spoiler point in the story. The sound is going to be off, so you don't have to worry about hearing anything. But if you want to avoid visual spoilers, now is the time to stop watching, because this is the finale of the first planet for the Trooper, and there is like, this is the only real spoiler to me in the entire Trooper story, and I really love this one. So if you don't want to see that, just look away. Like, tab out of the Twitch while I run it. I'm going in. Kuna says, I just did a Tatooine storyline on my main Imperial tune after probably 13 years. Oh, yes! The Tatooine, there's a couple of the side quests that are really, really cool. I don't know if I have necessarily like a bullet point list or anything anywhere, but some of the ones that I really like are the Imperial Tatooine story is really neat. The story on Republic Tatooine is actually also really neat. I really like the Mother Machine storyline on Republic Belsavis. That one's also super cool and interesting to the lore of the game. There's that one on Terrace that's related to Knights of the Old Republic, if you happen to play that old game. The Revanite quest on Droman Koss, I really like that one. Okay, we're going straight into spoilers. Here it comes. Boys and girls, close your eyes if you don't want Trooper spoilers. Keep your ears open. I'm not going to say anything other than... Right? The quest on Korriban with Darth Malora. That one's a fun one. Oh no! Don't look! Don't listen to the sad music! Oh no! I have a very cogent argument against this. No, I don't. Actually, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Spoilers are over. You're safe. You're safe. You're good. I love that one. Fashion's the true endgame, not operations or PvP. Those are means to the true endgame. Alright. Pedro says, good afternoon. Cheers from Brazil in my office. Oh, hi! How would, Brazil speaks, is it Portuguese? I think, hang on. Let me double check. How would I say good morning to you? Or is it oh, you are basically in the same time zone. We're not too far off, so it's either morning or lunchtime for you. How would I say hi? Yes, okay, this is Portuguese. What class are you playing? I am playing a Trooper. I'm just about to be finished playing a Trooper, interestingly enough. And I don't even know, honestly, what combat style I am, to be very honest. It looks like I'm a Vanguard. But I'm like level 11, so I barely have any abilities today. Hola. Oh, that's it? That's easy. No, how do I say like good morning? That's just hi. 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 I'm actually just trying to get to a specific point in the Trooper story because I'm working on collecting some specific outfit sets. Say hola. Perfect. Perfect. Is hola still, is that what you'd say for good morning too? It's just kind of generic. Hi. Good morning is bom dia. Oh, okay, get it. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Bom dia. Hi. I would teach you some French, but everybody knows all the good French words. It's bonjour, hello. How would you say good morning? I've got buenos dias stuck in my head, but that is not right. Bonne journée. Bonne journée. It's good morning. Okay, we're just spacebarring through this old man. We don't need to talk to him. We don't know who that is. We are gonna go to. We're taking a shuttle to Republic Fleet, and that will actually get me the little reward that I've been working on getting, and then I can actually leave this character, which is cool. Let's see, where's the shuttle to? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This way. I'm gonna eat my bad Pop-Tart. Sean says I'm learning French. Well, bonjour. Est-ce que tu veux une Pop-Tart? That's how you say Pop-Tart in French. I wonder if in France they have actual words for stuff like that. When I grew up in Quebec, we learned that a lot of the words were just English words, and then you give them a French accent. Like, a milkshake is une milkshake. A Pop-Tart would be une Pop-Tart. Oh, it's called garbage in French, I understand. No, that's perfect sense. C'est la faute du fromage. It's the fault of the cheese? Excuse me? I've been wanting to play this game since launch. Hey there, Regular Lemonade. Just got a gaming laptop for the first time. It should arrive today. I've been watching all of your videos. Oh, right, Regular Lemonade. I think I remember you were saying you were looking forward to that on a previous day. Have fun. Oh my gosh, that's going to be very exciting. Hopefully your laptop arrives safe and sound, and hopefully you'll be able to install SWTOR without any issues. You've got a little more time to obsess. The average amount of time it takes to download SWTOR is about 3 hours, and then it depends on your, you know, your connection and your internet and stuff like that. Hey there, Freddy. Oh, obviously, it's the fault of the cheese, because me and cheese don't get along. You're entirely correct. Oh, I'm sorry, Trace. Trace says, so weird there's a Sean here, because that's my name in real life. So I'm getting triggered when you say his name. I'm not expecting it, haha. Oh yeah, I can just say Sean, and who knows which of you I'm talking to. Ha 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 ha. Okay, cool. So this is the reward that I was working on earning. It's at the end of your first planet on some classes, not all of them. You get a choice of 3 different armor sets, and you can't actually preview them, which is a kind of a funny thing. So you kind of have to guess what might be in the box. And I'm trying to collect each of them because you can only choose one, and there's no other way to get it. So fitted military, it looks like I don't have any of these collected so far, so I can literally choose whichever one I want. I'm gonna choose the middle one, Jorgen's. No, wait. This looks like a green one. This one looks like a red one. This one looks like a gray one. So maybe I'll do gray to match this character. It'll be, and I want to write down which ones I chose. Jorgen's Scout outfit. Watch is going to be like some random, really random color. Oh, I didn't know he comes with a full set of Havoc Squad armor to start with. That's so cute. You're adorable, Eric Jorgen. Okay, so let's open this up. Oh, this is apparently actually blue. That's cool. Hang on. So this is the one that we were able to get for him. And this is actually, for those of you maybe familiar with Swtorista, Ricotta, Trooper here. Let's see if we can find a picture of this. Yeah, here we go. This is actually a stripped down version of this armor here. You can kind of see the similarities, but they've like pulled off a lot of the padding and the pieces on the side, but you can still recognize the chest piece is like pretty much the same. And then they took off all the bits and pieces off of it and slapped it on Eric Jorgen. So these armor sets, there's literally basically no other way to get them. There's that one quest with a choice of 3. If you didn't pick the other 3, too bad, so sad, you're out of luck. What's cool is, I know I've explained this like 5 times, I still find it super interesting, sorry. You can now, and you couldn't in the past, you can now put it onto your character. Can I wear Eric Jorgen's? Oh my gosh, I can wear Eric Jorgen's original armor too. Where is my character? Oh, I have to hang on, outfitter. Show gear as outfit. Look at that! I'm wearing Eric Jorgen's outfit now, and he's naked. Oops. And then I can also, that special armor set, equip that. And it's this cool kind of like super pared, oh, I love the back of this one. Super pared down trooper set. Like almost the underclothes of it. But yay! Yay, yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Did I check if I have the full map opened on Orb Mantell? I definitely don't on this character. This character's literal existence was just to go get that one piece of armor set. And now we get to go play a different trooper to go get the other 2. Call Me Victor says, when is the next XP boost event? Great question. We don't know the exact date. We know there will be probably announced pretty soon. But probably near or on May the 4th. Because they did say they want to run a double XP event for May the 4th. We just don't know the date range. Gumby says, yay, butt capes. Yeah, I love them. I'm sorry. And I like the little stripes on this one. I'm a butt cape fan. Rikoji says, those ridiculous shoulder plates put me off the Section X Republic armor. Listen, they're great. The shoulder pads, you gotta have big shoulder pads. Otherwise, what are you doing? Hey there, dog lover. Where did you drop those items behind you? Kind of the octopus LOL? What? Yeah, I just tend to not pick up items as I go. It's just not worth it. Hey Robin, thank you so much. Hi again. I like big butt capes, I cannot lie. All other SWTOR players cannot deny. Let's see, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to see if I had any other troopers available that were like super low level weird troopers. We have a character named Quick Travel. Oh, but I wanted them all to be the same size, so they ideally would want to be a girl. A girl, so I can put the clothes on myself. That's a boy, that's a boy, that's a boy. This is a girl, but she threw out the armor because I'm sad. Oh, she's a girl? Does she count? Yeah, that would be a great idea. Hopefully I didn't delete hers. Let's go see. Trooper. Lexi Crash. That's a great name. Love it. Nice space Barbie sticks. I like him. Let's see. Let me see. So we're partway through the trooper story here. I don't have a companion yet, so I definitely didn't accidentally throw out my companion gear. So that's, I think that's pretty much perfect. Should be good to go. Rusted droid bit leg plates. Excuse me? Is that the name of a real item? That's kind of weird, bro. That's kind of an odd, strange name for some armor. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is so cute! I love this basic trooper armor. It looks really funny with the little toilet paper roll holder in the back with her Leku, though. Yeah, that's so cute. Look at that. That's some nice lighting. You can actually see it. I love these basic, simple trooper armors. Da-da, da-da. Okay, where would I go next? Separatist Stronghold. Use the data spike in the Separatist comm, blah, blah. Let's see. Oh, I'm even very close to where I need to be for the quest. Very cool. I think this was... Why do I have this character? What was she doing? She's a... I actually don't know why I have her. I remember I created a character, some smuggler characters, so that we could do the Bada Boom birthday event. But I don't know why I have a character named Flexicrash. Maybe she was working on... Maybe she was one of the characters that I was working on getting the companion stuff and I just kind of forgot about her, didn't write her down. I don't know. Ashrink says, that reminds me, I gifted a PC to my friend and he got a GPU, and you should have seen his face when the game was not lagging. He was running around Alderaan like a loth cat, first time seeing snow in 90 frames per second. Oh, that's amazing! Oh my gosh, when I upgraded from my laptop to my computer for the first time, oh man, it was like glorious. It was wonderful. It was so exciting. It was such a huge difference. Like, I didn't dislike the way the game looked before that, but gosh, it was so much prettier after. And then, what are you doing here, mister? It was kind of like the way people describe it when they get glasses for the first time. Like, wow, I can see individual leaves on the trees. I did not make her when I was drunk. I don't drink and character create. Big Panda says, the lava overlook is a really only place which you need to jump over to. Savrop Island, the rest of the places are shown easier. Yeah, you're right. Most of my map would be uncovered, kind of by default, except for Savrop Island. My little story quest doesn't send me there, so I didn't bother uncovering it. Am I sure I didn't make this character when I was drunk? Well, I think so. The last time I drank alcohol was like in a decent amount was like 3 years ago, and I'm pretty sure this character is newer than that. So I think that's about the best type of date math I can do. Hi guys, quick question. Not about my drinking habits. I'm Turkish. My English is decent, but the game looks way too childish. Is it worth playing? Hey there, great question, Baranko. Do you mean it looks like you don't like the graphics, or you don't like the story? Like it looks childish in the graphics or childish in the story? The story is pretty good. There's definitely some games that are gonna be more nuanced, more realistic, more scary, more blood, more adult events. But this game's definitely not, I wouldn't give it to like a 6-year-old. It's not appropriate. Would I give it to a 13-year-old? Probably. Yeah, probably. If you mean by visually, if you don't like the way the game looks, the way I'm playing it right now, it doesn't really get any better or different or anything like that. So if you don't like the way it looks, it's just not gonna be a good game for you. They are currently working on actually upgrading the game, which is really cool. But we don't know when that's going to be or exactly what it's going to look like after that. We're hoping to see that maybe by the end of this year, but we don't really have a timeline. We're learning more, I think, at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. I just got a mail in the Game My Guild saying XP from May 4th to June 4th. Let's see, maybe they released it when I wasn't looking. Ooh. I hopefully they didn't generate it with like ChatGPT or something. ChatGPT just made up a date for them. I don't think we have any dates yet. Sometimes they start it before May the 4th. Let's see, I did see. Good morning, everyone. Wanted to give you an update about the PC and Mac launchers. We've been testing security updates for these launchers, and while these updates have passed our internal testing, they are not behaving the same way on live. So we have rolled back these updates. This may impact your ability to log into the game if you have been trying to log in the last 30 minutes. Oh, that happened earlier in the morning. If you're stuck on the launcher, please close it and reopen it. I'll be using this thread to keep track. We pushed another update out, however, we need to roll it back. If you're trying to log in the last 50 minutes, you may experience an interruption. Please close the launcher and reopen it if you happen to get stuck on the launcher window. Oh, interesting. Did anybody happen to run into that yesterday? Oh, it was yesterday morning, I see. Interesting. I missed that yesterday. Oh, I have to show you guys something cool. So yesterday, that would have been during stream, actually. I'm surprised I missed it. Yesterday, I went straight to class after we were done doing our raid, and we were actually having a test that day, an exam. I'm taking some theater-related classes. Is this an elevator, or am I just waiting for nothing? It is an elevator. Okay, good. And one of the sections right now that we're covering is makeup. Makeup for the stage. Makeup for the stage. I lost my train of thought. Sorry, the section that we are doing right now, the kind of thing we are learning is called injury makeup. So makeup for the stage is super different than makeup like kind of a cute girly makeup. And a lot of the time it's very exaggerated because the person is never going to be seen up close. They need to be seen from very far away. And so it's a very different type of makeup, and I've been learning a lot that I never knew about. And we've been doing injury makeup. So for example, a character gets a black eye, character gets horribly disfigured in a fire, character gets bitten by a zombie, a character get, you know, like stuff like that. We learned about scars, which you make usually, we made them with wax. It's called scar wax, a specific type of wax. We learned how to make burns, which you use liquid latex. You like paint it on yourself and it dries, and then you can like wiggle it and stuff to make it look creepy. And bruises I really like. Basically you just paint those on with a sponge using different techniques. And so we had to, for our exam for that section, let me go dig up my photo. We had to basically do one of each of those and then show it to the class. So here is the one I did. Let me see, is that a safe way to show it? Let's save it. Pop it up that way. So here's the one that I did. I decided to do like a really bad bruise right here. Like just like really terrible bruise. It was really fun. So to be clear, this is painted on. The way that you do it in general is you use higher quality makeup, and it's like cream makeup, not like a powder. You use a sponge. You start by sponging red. And the sponge, you want to like tear it apart. Torn apart sponge for painting. It's almost like makeup. It's like literally these little guys, and you like tear it up like something gave it a little munch, like yeah. And that gives it a really nice, uneven, irregular texture. And then you put on the red, then you put on blue, and then you put blue and red again around the edges to make it deeper, and then yellow blended around the outside edge, and then you would powder it down so it stays still, and you could powder it down during the various stages depending on what you needed. So yeah, it's super creepy. Like I'm not going to show you the other ones because I unfortunately didn't take pictures of them, plus they also kind of freaked me out, but I did like a huge burn all the way up my arm with the liquid latex, and it was really creepy. I did not like looking at it. And I did like a big open up gash on my leg, like a bear had clawed my leg. It was very fun. That was a very cool class. I'm starting to get in the groove of it. When we first started this class, I was really struggling because I don't do a lot of makeup in real life in general. And I thought I would be good at it to start with because I'm pretty good at painting. But it's such a different medium. It's so much harder. I also thought we would be doing the makeup on other people. I didn't realize it would be all on ourselves, which was a big surprise when I got there. Apparently, if you're in theater, a lot of the time you just have to do your own makeup. Like, that's wild. I didn't know that. Oops. I'm learning so much. Yeah, theatrical makeup, and that's part of a bigger class. What's the next one we're doing? I think the next one we're doing is test on doing our makeup like an animal, but a realistic animal, not like a stylized animal. So you want to like disguise your own face and replace it with the face of that, you know, creature. I want to try and do a fish, but I don't know how well it's gonna come out. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. What's your FPS now? Control Shift F. It says it is. Oh gosh, I can't see. Just a second. I gotta zoom in. Ready? It's too tiny. I think it says 30. I think it says 30. To be honest, it seems fine. Like, I'm never used to playing on like an amazing computer or anything, so like if there is any lag, my brain's like filling in the filling in the gaps. I do see quite a bit of lag in like PvP and stuff like that, or the large group content still. Do a riff on Eric Dorgan? A riff? A riff? Is that make a joke on Eric Dorgan? Let me see. Panic. Wow, I should not be a comedian, apparently. He's not even with me right now. He's probably busy, like, cleaning his litter box or something. Ah! God, no, that was really bad. Going for your arts degree? No, actually, I was not doing so hot in the beginning of the year, and I realized one of the things that I was kind of missing was interacting with other live human beings face to face and kind of making things together. Like, trying to meet people who aren't to kind of align more a bit with me, and I realized probably going to take classes might help a bit with that, and this totally has. It super has. The downside is that most of the students are quite a bit younger than me. That's kind of a downside. It's not a terrible thing, it's just we're in different states of life. And it's like I have to like I like feel bad because I'm like, I have a career and stuff like that, but I'm also like, at least some of you I'm 10 years older than, which is like, don't compare yourself to me. I feel bad. Oh, do your cat. Oh, do a riff on Eric Jorgen. Do cat makeup. Wouldn't that be fun? Gosh, I think cat makeup was actually the one that she showed us as a example kind of thing. Pretty cool. How to paint fur and stuff like that. Yeah. But the upside is they're all there by choice, first off. I'm just doing classes that interest me, and my main goal is to do classes that don't have like tests essentially, or like they're very project based. So I'm hoping to take more art classes, hoping to take more trades related classes. Maybe I was hoping to take some cooking classes. I don't think they have that though, but there's like baking and stuff. How do you do, fellow children? That's right, exactly. They're all really nice though, and since I'm taking classes that are not like business degree, doctor, dentist, or whatever, you know, computer, they're all classes that you only take them if you actually like them, you know? Like, they have no other purpose otherwise unless you have an interest in them. No parent is like, you need to go take theater classes or I'm gonna disown you and kick you out of the house, you know? So it's cool, all of them are there. Like, it's really nice. Obviously, when you're in high school or even when you're in college, there's a lot of people there who they don't want to be there. And that is more than fair. You get no choice about being there at high school most of the time. And even in college, you're trying to get somewhere, but you don't necessarily want to be there right now. So it's really cool to be interacting with people, and it's very fun because all of them are like theater kids to some capacity, theater or arts kids. It's really funny. They'll ask me things like, what's your favorite musical? And I'm like, I don't actually really like musicals or theater very much. I feel really bad, but that's like just the crux of it. I have super been enjoying these classes though. So yeah, there's a good chance I may even be getting to play Dungeons and Dragons with them. I'm not exactly sure if that will actually get off the ground, but it sounds like it might, which is really cool. So yeah, it's been really nice. Yeah, downside, they're a lot younger than me, so more just different stages of life, and I don't have the same experiences as them, and they don't have the same experiences as me. But the upside, they're all really nice. I've not had anybody treat me inappropriately, which is really nice. That's like one of my like I struggle to leave outside sometimes because like so much of the time when I leave a house, I am not treated appropriately, you know, just like leave me alone. Can't go for one walk without somebody like yelling at me or chasing me. It's like, leave me alone. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So I'm not really going after a degree. I might be, I was kind of thinking of eventually over time trying to get the theater certificate or whatever the right word for that is. The one that's 2 years versus one that's 4 years. I always forget the words for that, I'm sorry. I think in Canada it's called an associate's degree. I don't know if the same word is in the US. But like, I'm in no rush. I'm in no specific goals. So this semester, for the first time, I took 2 classes. During the summer, I think I'm going to take 1. During the next one, I'm going to take 1, I think. It's just a little bit of time. So yeah, very fun. It's helped a lot. It's helped a lot. There was a period of time in the early part of the year where I really wasn't doing anything except maintaining, I guess, my life the project. I wasn't working as much on the Swtorista project, just making sure everything's still working and the news is getting out and stuff like that, and doing what little I could when I felt up to it. But most of the time I was just like, not doing great. I got some really, basically some bad news early in the year, and I was really struggling with it. It's good now. It's okay now. The news still ain't great, but we have a plan and stuff, so it's all good. All goes well. I'll tell you more about it later in the year. I need to go back and do a creative writing course myself. Yeah, absolutely. I have a friend of mine that I play Dungeons and Dragons with, and she seemed to really be, she's actually, I think she's about 10 years older than me, so like kind of that gap again. How do I get in here? I'm clearly not going the right way, but I don't know where the right way is. There's like, it's like to go in here, but there's a big door here. Oh! Wait, what? Hang on. I'm having some problems. Just a moment. Maybe, did I... Oh, I think I need to go all the way around the corner here. I was just struggling to follow the map. She's really been thriving with that. She's been taking art classes online and writing classes online. I wanted to be off the computer though. That was my big important one. But yeah, it's been helping a lot. Since I started going, I had a lot more pep in my step. I've been working more on the project. I've had a lot more passion for working on other things in general and on the project. Yeah. Ever play Star Wars Saga Edition? It's D&D 3.5, but with Star Wars and amazing. No, I was about to say no, but I don't know which one we played, but we actually did play D&D Star Wars once on stream. It was pretty fun. What courses am I taking? So I'm taking in general theater, art, trades classes. By the way, this is, oh my gosh, this is the spoiler cutscene. Don't look. This is the same cutscene I just told you guys not to watch earlier, just on a different character. Don't look. You can listen, it's fine, it's safe, except for the sad music. Don't look. Oh, what happened? Oh no, I pressed something that I thought was the watch cutscene button, but it was actually the teleport to the beginning of the whole tunnel button. Oh, really? Come on, man. That's not fair. Why did I click that? I have to run all the way back. Well, at least you guys are getting plenty of spoiler warning now, I guess. LMAO. Baron Cox says, do the dialogue choices have an impact on the game? Yes. So a lot of the choices, they're just like you're talking to the character and you're asking them questions, or you're like making fun of them, or you're like being nasty or nice to them. But there is some points, and we call them in this game dark side and light side choices, where you make an actual decision and it does have effects. For example, you could choose to kill a character. Some are just like they are close, like they'll have an ending to that quest and that's it. You never see those people again. But like, for example, you could choose to kill a father in front of his son on the Bounty Hunter story very early on, and you're like, what the? Whoa. But that doesn't change stuff later on. In the main overall story, though, there are choices that can have some drastic differences down the line, which is pretty cool. Particle said earlier when I was talking about my theater makeup classes, I went on holiday last year and got to go to the Weta workshop and saw how they did a bunch of their makeup for movies. It was super cool. Right, yeah, it's like really, really interesting to me. Like, I don't think I will want to do it. I don't think I would want to do it regularly, but it's definitely been a lot of fun learning about it in a general way, for sure. Did I find Ant-Man? Is this one of you guys? Hello. Goodbye. Nope. This guy's busy doing his quest. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I should put my rocket boots on my bar here. Hit. Are you the nerd in the class? Really, actually. A lot of the I say kids, but they're all like adults. Yeah, they're young adults. All the young adults in the class are quite smart, actually. I'm quite surprised. I wasn't really expecting that. There's some stuff that they say and do that makes me kind of laugh, because they're just young. They're just young, like not necessarily like immature, but just young. And it's like, you guys are so cute. You're so baby. They're also eager to answer the teacher when the teacher asks questions. I'm like, you guys are wild. I love you. But other than that, no, most of them are pretty clever. And a lot of them work really hard. Like, a lot of them have, like, they'll have a job, and they'll also be, like, caring for a sibling, stuff like that. Lots of 6-7, actually, no. The main people who do 6-7 are my, like, contemporaries. My stupid friends that are my age, and we're all like, we're too old for this. The 6-7 meme's dead if we're doing it. Is 8.0 in this year? Hey, Wei Wei. Yes, the developers are aiming to bring 8.0 out at the end of the year. That's their goal. But yeah, the classes I'm taking right now are makeup for... Am I going the right way? Yes. Oh, maybe Ant-Man is one of you guys. Wait a second. Hello, Ant-Man. Whoa, what a cool explosion. I realized they're going the same way as me. And I accidentally went backwards, so there's no way they would go there on accident. There's no way they're just independently going the same direction as me. I believe they may be helping me kill everything as I try to make my way back to my story. Thank you if that is the case, because I was pretty disappointed about having to go all the way through again. So I'm using no, Hans, what is that? Is that an AI generated song, or is it just something that exists on the internet? I'm taking makeup for the stage, and the other one I'm taking right now, well, they're all kind of one class. They're all kind of combined together. They're just in different sections. Painting for theater. Painting for theater. So it's pretty cool. I got to help paint some of the stuff for one of the plays they were working on, but mostly we learn about techniques. Learning about, and like every day we'll learn like a different technique, like how to make fake granite. That was a really cool one. Fake granite countertop. How to make fake inset panels. How to make fake wood planks. How to make fake wood texture. How to make brick texture. How to make yeah, there's just a bunch of different types. Just in general, very cool. And it's very cool how you can make these effects without too much difficulty and without having to have a lot of skill. You just have to kind of have to know the trick. So for example, there's like oh, one of the fun ones we did was distressing something, making it look old or moldy or water damaged. That was a lot of fun too. But yeah, like things like to make planks of wood. You literally just need a paintbrush. You put a little bit of paint on it, not a lot, and slowly drag it across. That's literally all you need to do to make a plank. Super simple. Do you have the Heavy Mando jetpack? I think so. Yeah. Does it allow you to mount up in game? If so, that's cool. I don't think I noticed that. We'll have to go take a peeky at that. Hey, Swtorista. Oh, right, sorry. I'm way too old for the current generation of memes as well. Memes are eternal. I swim in the sea of memes. I do not have any small elementary school age children, and I'm not a teacher, so fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not tapped in on the 6-7. There's nothing to understand about it. It's just the joke is a spontaneous joke. Like, there's not even like a reference to something or something else. Like, it's whatever the teacher or someone else says 6-7, you go like this. We were talking about the staying power of this meme, and I said I think that one's gonna have a lot of staying power because the words 6 and 7 often are uttered beside each other in all kinds of scenarios in the whole world, because 6 comes after 7 in you know, the number. Oh, don't look! This is the spoilers part. Don't look, okay? You just go like this and giggle. There's nothing else to it. Doesn't gotta be complicated. Sam said, hey, Swtorista, I was trying to find the artifact authorization unlock account-wide in the cartel market and could not find it. Did the devs remove it? I don't know. We can take a peeky after this. After I betray my kin and countrymen. Just a second. One moment. Yeah, the 2 classes have been really fun so far. I'm trying to figure out 100% for sure if I can take one during the summer. I think I will be able to after talking to one of the teachers, but I have to contact the main teacher or whatever you would call that. The head teacher? don't know. But I think I'm gonna take a more general one that's less specific. And you just show up and help them work on the play. Oh, JR, you had the same opinion as 6-7? Yeah! Foam board modeling is great. That's something I've never done. Hang on, let me Google that really fast. We're still going through the different techniques. And I'll just show you guys really fast for those of you who missed it earlier. This is from my makeup class. This is from my stage makeup class. To be clear, this is makeup. This is not me. I did not hurt myself. This is makeup. You can even see along the edge where my shirt wiped some of it off by accident. Very, very, very cool. Foam board modeling? Let's see. Oh, yeah. I did this in school when I was younger. When we had to make a foam board modeling Globe Shakespeare. I wonder if that's something the kids still do these days. Yeah, we had to make like one of these. And it came out really, really cool. I was like, oh my god, this is so neat. And it's very easy to use with an X-Acto knife. I remember the biggest problem was trying to get my parents to like help me go buy the materials because we didn't have a lot of money at the time. Oh. Hey there, Inferno. Hey, it started creating fake rocks and woods for crafts. Oh, wait, are you talking about something else? Like foam board modeling fake rocks? Oh my gosh, these are made out of foam? Holy cow, yes they are. Big and small. Wow, I love these. No, I've never done this. We build large art fake rocks. Wow, that seems very fun. Oh my gosh, look at these fake rocks. Oh my gosh, so good. I'd love to try that. I don't think we'll be covering this in the class. The class is a very nice, actually. I really appreciate it. It's a very low budget class. Basically, we don't have to buy any materials, which is amazing. Basically, we're using whatever random leftover paint is there from the actual the paint that they bought for the plays. So some of the paint is like so stinky. Apparently paint can grow mold. I did not know this. Some of the paint, you open the can and it makes you want to puke. Apparently this is just like a thing. The mold does not hurt the paint in any way. As far as I can tell, it doesn't hurt you other than making you want to throw up into the paint bucket. And apparently you can just add bleach to it. It also doesn't hurt the paint either. Very funny. When we're doing our techniques, let's see if I think I downloaded a picture the other day to show you guys the bricks that we were doing. Yeah, okay, here it is. Like, here's the bricks, the fake bricks. It doesn't look as great up close. This was a picture I took so I could turn it in. But further back, it looks pretty freaking fantastic. This is just leftover paint. And these boards, we just, every time we go to class, we start by going in, painting the boards white, or whatever background, single color, going to our actual class and coming back and repainting over them. So those boards have like 40 layers on them. And those boards were actually just leftover pieces from an old set that they cut down. Just like really good use of stuff. And the paintbrushes, we just clean them and reuse them. They're just like dollar store paintbrushes, you know? Nothing fancy, which is really cool. There's a word for it. They're really chipboard paintbrushes. They're super garbage and I hate them so much, but you can do so much with them if you don't get too mad about them. But yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I'm trying to figure out the good balance now that I've got my like will to live back, my pep in my step. I'm trying to figure out the good balance between taking classes, working, and, you know, having other life. Oh, okay, hang on. Republic Fleet. Here we go! Yeah! Yay. Yeah. Asherneth points out, as millennials, we had our numbers too. But all of those were specific references to specific things. So Asherneth points out we had the number 42. That's the meaning of the life, the universe, and everything. That's specifically from Hitchhiker's Guide from the Galaxy. And I mean, that number was chosen randomly for the book, but hang on, let's see. Let's pick this green one for Eric Jorgens. So Flexicrash has Jorgens, Jungle, combat outfit. Perfect! That's another one down. I just wanted to bring her to the stronghold. I don't think I can right here, darn it. Darn. Because I wanted to make sure... Because I can't remember why I made her. I'm wondering if, like, there was something in her banks that I was storing that I should keep my eyes on or something like that. Entering another number, he points out, is 1337. But that was short for elite, which was short for elite. Like, you know, like the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. All the other numbers, though, all of those ones referred to something naughty, and I'm not explaining them in stream. If you're too young to know what those numbers that Antronik posted in chat mean, I'm not explaining it. You need to go ask your parents. I'm not telling you. Really wish you could preview the companion gear before you can claim it, right? Yeah, that's what I'm very slowly working on a guide about it. Very slowly collecting one of every of those boxes and writing down. Okay, so there's nothing in her inventory, so I think she's good to go. Oh, I have a little yawn. I'm sorry. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it got out of me. Okay, so I like this helmet on the Twi'lek, by the way. This is very fun. I dig it. It's very silly. So if I want, I can put on Eric Jorgen's new armor set here, and I'm gonna take off any other random pieces I happen to have on. So you need to take off the helmet, bracers, and the belt. That looks pretty good. It's not great lighting here on the fleet. The fleet kind of sucks butt for lighting. There's not like a single spot you can go and be like have a good look at your or somebody else's armor. This one sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty simple. This one's very similar, I think, to a lot of the other trooper chest pieces, except I think it has a slightly less shoulders. This is Jorgen's jungle outfit. Cool, cool. Okay, so let's see if we have another trooper on tap. That's 2 out of 3. My original goal was to make it all on not Twi'leks because I wanted to be able to see the backs properly, but I decided, screw it. Twi'leks are the best. New character! I really wish that I could use the Coruscant armor set. Look on my Sith Juggernaut. It's somewhat unfortunate that certain looks do not transfer to the opposite faction. Hey, Darth Skunis, do you happen to know, do you have any more details on which set that is? Are you talking about... I actually don't know exactly which set you're talking about. We might be able to find you a very similar one, though. Look, here's the first one we earned. Here's the second one we earned. Now let's see if we have any more characters left. So that one's a no, that one's a no. Okay. So for the final trooper look, we would have to create a trooper from scratch. So the rule of thumb is going to be... Has to be a trooper. Has to be a trooper. Has to be a lady trooper. Has to be body type 2. But other than that, no real requirements. What do you guys think? What type of trooper should we make? We have Commando, Vanguard, Mercenary, Power Tech, Sniper, Operative, Gunslinger, Scoundrel. First come, first served! Superior Snowboarder says, I want to go for it. SWTOR.com. Sniper! Done! Look at you! She looks cool. She looks pretty cool. Okay, and the other rule of thumb is... does it matter? Okay, not Nautilin. Not Nautilin because they have the tentacles in the front. You can literally see what the issue is right here. Oh my god, that pizza slice is freaking huge. It can be a Twi'lek, but we have a lot of... Oh, that Twi'lek was so cute. Oh no, I need more Twi'leks. Help, help. Other than that... Oh. She looks really cool. She looks really neat. I might just take this one because it looks cool. Oh, we need a name though. So we use the cyborg name generator last time to get Flexicrash, and I quite liked that. Ooh. I like Robo-Fuel. That's certainly a name. Flex Rate, this sounds pretty cool, but I don't think it's quite what I want. Wrench Drop. Torch Drive, that's not terrible. Spindle band. That's pretty good. Auto kill. Blah, blah, blah. Some of these are inappropriate. Cold Strike is pretty cool, actually. Cold Strike? I've got a character named Cold Tide. Hey, should I make that all one word? Or 2 words? Cold Strike? Oh. Cold Strike? I kind of like that. Here. Here. We'll do this so you guys can weigh in. So we've got Cold Strike. I think I dig it. Wrench Drop is Screw Crank. Is that one of the ones that's on there? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. So this generates them by combining just like a big list together in different ways. Hey, thanks. Cat Knifer. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I hate it so much. You could have said anything for your very first message in this chat, and you chose Cat Knifer for the cat sniper. Welcome on in. Dark Scunnis says, it's like a vessel, the hood pulled down and like a little arm buckles on both sides. I can't really explain it. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Strangely, that was a terrible description, but I think I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about Jedi Knight? And then I could look in crafted gear and maybe find one. Are you talking about like this one here? I think there's a couple different versions of it, but is this in general what you're talking about right here? If so, I love this look too, so I totally get it. Let me know. Jimothy! I'm gonna go with Cold Strike with the space in there. What? Night pause. Aaron Hawk says, at least I made you laugh. Well done. Catnipper. Oh, that's even better, actually. Cancel. And your look would be funny because the sniper covered with the eyes. Listen, when they start allowing more types of Miraluka masks and allow you to change the color of the Miraluka mask, I will start making Miraluka. Until then, I like don't want them. It is what it is. Snipes. Anakin calls Ahsoka Snipes, not Snipers or Cat Knifer. That's the one. There's a Cartel Market version of it. If that's the one, yes. If that's the one, there's some alternatives, but I want to get some confirmation. Yes, that's the look. Okay, cool. So on the Swtorista.com/armor website, if you why is there this big gap here? Oh, I know why, because I'm zoomed in really close. If you find a version of the armor set that you like, and you scroll down, I have hand put together ones that may be similar, okay? This won't always apply, but because it was hand done, it's not like generated. It should give you a good list. This one especially is really great. So the one I think where you saw it was the Coruscanti Knight armor set that you could buy from the vendor for 200,000 credits. First off, are you sure? I'm pretty sure that one, you can literally buy it on the Republic side and send it to Imperial side, and it will maintain the look. Second, if that is not a case, there is also, this is great, yeah, this is a really good one you can go get. There is the Fitted Echani Tracker or Fitted Echani Desh or Fitted Gamorrean Desh that you can find on the GTN, and I bet you it's not even that expensive. We can literally go check the GTN right now. Oh, this character's so cute! Kaboom! Snipes. Oh wait, is it Snips or Snipes? My bad. Snips. Not Snipes. I got tricked by the sniper stuff. She's so cute. I really like this character. She's using the hair. Is this a hair that I bought, or is this a hair that I got from? Oh, I don't like that. Look, a new interface editor has been created for my stupid character. Oh wait, it didn't? Oh, fantastic. That's great. I do, however, preferences, key bindings apply so that I can strafe left and right without crying. Snipes. I was gonna go to the mailbox over here and I was gonna grab my GTN really fast. So I want to show you how easy it can be sometimes to find armors that are Same look, but might be easier to get, or might not be retired, or might be available on the other side. Okay, I need to get the newest Master of the Fight. Oh man, I wish they were in some type of order. Oh my gosh. Master of the Fight, Firebolt. Nope, that's not it. Let's get these red dyes while we're in here though. No reason not to. Master of the Fight, Mobile Market. Yeah, that's the new one. And we can even use this mount at level 1 here. And you know what? While we're in here, there's literally no reason to not dye this character's armor a ridiculous color. Oh yeah, I could get the Mando jetpack too. Oh my god, I don't want to look through 6,000 mails though. Please don't make me. Don't make me. I think it's the other way around. I need to dye it. Here we go. Let's dye our armor just for fun to see what happens with it. So this metallic dye often doesn't. Oh, it has no dye. Oh, when we were testing this the other day, you can preview it on the armor set, but it doesn't have a dye slot, so you can't actually dye it. That is some bogus baloney. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad. I could scream. Oh yeah, we're gonna go check the GTN. That's right. We had a purpose in life. I had a destiny. So if I look up, I found a version of the armor set I liked. I scrolled down on the website, and I saw these other versions, and I see that one's a Cartel Market version. That was probably expensive. This is a craft version. So probably it's going to change when it changes sides, and it's got a Republic symbol beside it, you know. Coruscanti Knight, I know I could go pick up. And the one I wanted to search for was the Echani one. Oh, that's this one right here. So fitted Echani tracker. Put it in the GTN. Fitted Echani tracker. And look, the whole set. The whole set is 265,000. Or I can even look up the other names here. Fitted Echani Desh. My little droid's talking to me. I don't know what he's saying. And fitted Gamorrean Desh. So unfortunately, the chest piece isn't available. And oh, this one's similar in price. Yeah, look at that, super cute. And I could go wear that on my Imperial character too. If I wanted to save a little bit of credits and only wanted the chest piece, I could also go on a Coruscant character, I think, and go buy it and like put it in my Legacy Bay or mail it over. Is there any other versions of it? Ambitious Warrior. This one's probably expensive though. Ambitious Warrior. Oh yeah, this one's 7 million credits. We don't need that one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just get the cheap version. But that's the exact same way you should use the site. Let's say you were on the Cartel Market, you saw this Ambitious Warriors armor set, you're like, hot damn, that looks good. You look it up on the website and you realize there's a bunch of way cheaper versions of it available. Have a good one, Tina. Thanks for stopping by. Those are ancient armor sets that predate the invention of dyes. Back in my day. Oh, all right. I was like, what am I doing? Leveling my character. I forgot about it. Artie says, hi there. What's up? Well, you see, I need to go find a catman. A catman. A man who is a cat named Eric Jorgen. Oh, I'm a sniper. I don't even know if I have cover yet. Oh, I don't think I have roll into cover yet. I just have crouch. Unless it's like there in my ability tree and they're just smart and don't put it on my bars. Oh, they do! Look at that. You have it, but they don't put it on your bars automatically. Because crouch is the main way that it's used. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I have to log into my Imperial character real quick and see if it's the same. Yeah, do it! Yeah, absolutely. Look those up on the GTN. It'll be different if you're on this, not on the Starport server, what's available, but, you know, same general concept. Oh, use your personal holocom. Back in die day. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad we were able to, I'm like 99% sure that one of those two solutions should work for you. That's awesome. It's not always the case. There is some armors that there just is no equivalent version, which makes me less sad for sure. So I've got a decision to do here. I can sit here and kill more snipers. Level 2, baby! Or I can just leave and go do my main class story, but I'm really sorry. I'm really enjoying sniping things. Okay, so let's see. I target an enemy, then I press 3. If there's no actual cover to get behind. Oh, I guess I would press 2. It'll crouch me. But if there is cover to get behind, then I get bonuses. In the meantime, I'm just gonna run away and eat my bad Pop-Tart. Oh, wait. Is Crouch the one that... Which is the one that rolls me into position? There it is. That's what I wanted. Oh, it doesn't work very well when the enemy literally runs behind me. Hey, Robin. Yeah, I was having a rough morning. I was very... Oh, sick little panda. First, one of my clocks never got fixed for daylight savings, and so I woke up at the wrong time. But then when I started waking up, I was like, oh my god, what's wrong? What demons are inside of me trying to escape? It hurts so much. I did cheat on you guys a little bit, though. Once I finally managed to get up, I did go say hi to my tortoise first. Canopy says, gotta go grab them tiles out of collections to get a few levels and get cover. Listen, by the time I sort through my 130 mails in my mailbox to find those ones that happen to give me extra XP from the olden days, I might as well just have killed like 2 enemies and be less frustrating. But yes, Darth Kunis, there is a bunch of other crafted armors that you're gonna have that problem where they do change per faction, which just sucks. It sucks. Hey, she's not. Big Panda wants to know, did the developers remove that light, medium, heavy armor type thing? Sort of. It still exists. On older armors. Not in newer armor sets. If you're only able to wear light armor, and you try to equip a heavy armor piece from the olden days, it will tell you, like, that's... Oh, look at her! She's a Cathar, and he's a Cathar! She said, I'm no rookie. So cute! It won't let you equip it. However, you can totally use it in the outfit designer with zero problems. This person's name is CECO. C-E-C-O. That's a solid 4-letter name right there. Which way are we heading? Headed to the west. I kind of cheated on that other character because she was almost done already, her story, and then I was just able to finish it up. But now I'm starting from the beginning again, and I'm like, lazy. Oh, I'm so fast. It has the little speed boost when you first mount up. That's fun. Hang on. How exactly does this work? Pew! I think someone was telling me, like, you could do something like this. Oh, no. It still only happens X amount of seconds. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Pew! It goes slightly faster in the first couple of seconds. That's fun. This is like a promotional item. Fun, silly little thing. Oh, titles and collections window. I never thought about that. How do you know which ones give you XP? Like, I've got many. Does every one give you XP? Oh, but I would have to pay to unlock them in collections. No, I'm good. Do I have literally a single title unlocked in collections? I sure do not, and I ain't starting now, that's for sure. That's funny. I thought I'd have at least one to try it out. Nope. Wow, interesting. Interesting little tidbit there. Okay, these guys need to leave me alone. I need to go click my dead body. Stop attacking me. Sorry, I really like these Pop-Tarts. I accidentally deleted my snipe by accident. Okay, here we go. I do like that we literally corner sniped him. I couldn't even see him. Are these the only abilities I have so far? Kind of looks like it. First thing I take is XP boost, then the titles and level 1 speeder. The rest I usually sort later. Ooh, that'd be smart. I think I've unlocked a couple of the level 1 speeders and collections just because it was more useful to me. But I found this one in the mailbox pretty fast. XP boost would have been a pretty smart thing to pick up though. I didn't really think of that. Let's see, use my personal holocom. Bye-bye. Right, I'm not going through 135 mails. I'm really sorry. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. Hang on just a second. This is a really funny line and I want to read it to you guys. So Eric Jorgens is telling me, it isn't my fault Ballas went and got himself killed. My trooper is cranky. Man, I like this Cathar on Cathar yelling fest. I'm just gonna be a really cranky character. Eric Jorgen's just gonna be a really cranky character, and we're just gonna yell at each other all the time. I like this couple right here. Trey says, last night I was trying to get through the heroics on Terrace, and my god, they were long. Wasn't expecting that after Coruscant, which were fairly quick. Yeah, no, were you doing the heroics, but were you doing the bonus quests? Or were you doing both? Because for whatever reason, Terrace is just ridiculously long if you want it to be. The main story quest is a whoa. I had to threaten this lady and tell her I'm gonna kill her. I don't know that happened. Am I gonna kill her? Or am I just telling her to stop being annoying? When you're playing with the sound off and space barring through everything, you're not learning a lot about the story, are you? Oh, bad guys. Do you think it's cooler or more fun as a trooper to be a commander with the big gun or a vanguard with the rifle? I mean, like, carrying around the big gun is super fun. Like, there's not... I don't think there's any real... You can't really argue too much about it other than maybe it's a little too big. I love seeing the commandos, like, toting around their, like, 40-pound weapon for no reason. I like playing the vanguard a lot more, though. I really like playing my vanguard, so I'm happy to give up the big gun. Did they buff the sniper? Not that I know of. I'd have to go double check my notes. Does anyone know how snipers are doing on the charts? Stop shooting me, I'm busy. Inferno says, hey, I got to 70 but super bored out of flashpoints, lol. Oh my gosh, right. So you were, I think, did you say you were 67 yesterday? So you got a solid 3 levels there. Have you taken a shot at trying to do the story yet? Or are you saying that's what's been boring to you? I'm trying to think of what else you might like to go check out. So flashpoints, I really like flashpoints, so it sounds like you're enjoying those, but you might be getting sick of them by now. Oh my gosh, 6-7! See? The meme has lasting potential! What else might be fun for you to try out at that level? Oh, heroics! Yeah, heroics might be something fun for you to try out, because if you're not well geared, and if you don't have a superb companion, they can actually be decently hard if you're doing them solo. Doing them efficiently might be something fun for you to go check out. Plus you wind up with a nice little chunk of credits while you're leveling too if you do it that way. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I forgot to check about the artifact authorization for you, Sam. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Artifact. I see it. When I type artifact in Cartel Market search, it says authorization artifact equipment. And it's when you go to buy, it'll ask you whether you want the single one or the account wide one. Did you try actually typing in artifact, or are you trying to find it in the menus? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, heroics. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna show you something really fast. I'm gonna go to another character to show you this Inferno. So you might be interested in checking out doing it this way, rather than like traditional questing. Have to go on a character that's not level like 4. Alright, let's see. Let's go on my big old main character. Regardless, I'm a heroic stan. I love heroics. I get decent gear, normally not long, can teleport straight there, and good enough XP and credits for time invested. Yeah, and interestingly enough, because because Inferno is level 70. They'll be getting those boxes, which is kind of cool. You'll be getting these boxes that have cosmetic gear in them. You won't be able to open them till you get to some of the other expansions, but it'll be nice to just have them on hand. Okay, so what's really cool, something you might want to check out is there's two different ways of kind of running heroics. The first is look for the icon of 3 little people near your minimap. And I'm sorry this is kind of small to see. And go to the solo tab. If you wanted to like explore a specific planet, you could always go pick up heroic missions, Belsavis, Hawk, Alderon, whatever. And use the travel button. And it'll plop you right in front of the heroic box. The other way that you might want to explore heroics, which is also pretty fun to do and pretty fun to explore. Going to the fleet to show you the special fleet heroic terminal. Terrible. Just terrible. Okay, let's see. Combat training section. Open your map of the fleet. Look for combat training section. And then you're looking for this box. I know it's not like labeled or anything on the map. It's just a blue box beside a glowing blue table. Big blue computer box. And on this, you can actually see every heroic in the entire game when it comes to the base planets. So they're literally all there. So if you wanted to kind of look through and see what they look like, and there's different ones, Republic and Imperial side to be clear, you can pick them up individually from here. Like let's say there was just certain ones you wanted to do for whatever reason, like you just wanted to do proof of treason. You could pick it up, it goes in your quest log, and then you can teleport straight there. There's a button here that'll put you straight in front of the heroics, so it's like super fast. And yeah, Andy, it was a really nice addition. They're called the heroic shuttles. So if I pick them up from here, they'll teleport me directly to a specific heroic. If I use the solo tab to pick a specific planet, it will teleport me to that planet, put me directly in front of the heroic box, where I can then pick up the heroics from the heroic box and then use the shuttle to travel directly to them in whatever like order I want to. Super cool. Lay says, I like using the heroics as a shortcut to planets if I don't have a starship yet. That's a really fun way to level for sure. Let me double check my currencies and make sure I don't have to spend any. I keep running into that problem. Oh, I need to spend light side and dark side tokens, but I legit just have not. You are a noisy little creature. Be quiet. I have not found a good thing to spend them on, because there's no like decorations where you'd need multiple copies of them. What was it, the armor set you were looking at earlier? The Ambitious Warriors armor set. Ambitious Warrior armor set was 7 million credits. But I don't need it. It was just another player who was asking about it. And there's cheaper versions of that for sure. Let's go back on my other character. Perfect. Kuda says, thanks for the help. Going to run some ops. Got pulled into a group as soon as I logged in. Can't say no. Amazing! But the fitted Achani did change, it seems. But the Ambitious Warrior did not, so I'm buying it. Really? The fitted Achani changed? I need to test this myself. That's crazy. It's not supposed to. I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum. Oh my gosh, that's expensive, expensive cost. I'm glad you had the credits on hand for it. Is it really? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna sue someone at BioWare. I'm gonna sue someone at BioWare, the company that doesn't even work on the game anymore. I'm going it. I'm doing it. I'm getting my troop of lawyers. Oh, I can see you already bought this one. Let's see, there's another one that did have it. Fitted Gamorrean dish. Fitted Gamorrean dish. I'll buy this one. I'll just buy the. Oh, this character has 122 credits. Hang on. Let's fix that. Withdraw. Let's give her 300,000 credits. Enough to buy that chess piece plus a little extra. Too bad she can't make it to Coruscant. That would have made this a little easier. So we could have also bought the. Oh, there's 9 for sale. Okay, good. I don't have to worry about it then. Ta-da. And I'm gonna put it in my mailbox. First page, bottom right corner, log out. Ooh. Trace says, is it common knowledge the easiest way to get to the fleet without hour-and-a-half cooldown on the fleet pass is to teleport to the stronghold and exit door to choose fleet? Yeah, that's definitely a way you could do it for sure. I think it'll cost you like 300 credits, but it's definitely cheaper there than flying with your ship, right? A lot of more experienced and long-time players. Hang on, what's that going on? An Imperial character. A lot of experienced players have purchased the Legacy unlock that makes their fleet cooldown 0, which is, I use it all the time without the cooldown. That's a nice little tip, though. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, look! This one didn't change. The fitted Gamorrean Desh breastplate. I wish I could test the other one, the specific one that you bought, that there was none for sale. You could have saved like 6.75 million credits. I'm sorry. Maybe one of them is just weird and does still change. Very strange. It actually looks really nice on this character. Except ignoring the weird creepy mask. Hang on, take that off. That looks really cute. I like it. I like it. Kind of want to use it for this character now. Haha. Yeah, so cooldown on the fleet. The way it works, it's part of the Legacy Unlocks system. And if you ever want to know more about what's available here, Google Swtorista Legacy Unlocks, I think should do the trick. Where do I see that? This is character perks, and it's under global unlocks perks, and it's like right here. You can see the little symbol of the little cooldown pass. So it requires, does it tell me what I need? No, because I have it unlocked, it doesn't tell me the requirements, but it's on that page there. So you need some legacy unlock stuff and some credits, I think. Susio says, wait, does legacy stuff apply to all characters? Yeah, that's kind of generally what the word legacy means. It's shared between all your characters. So legacy gear can be shared between all your characters. Achievements are legacy-wide. Global unlocks means they're for your entire legacy or entire characters on your server. There is a few called character perks that are in a separate section per character. That's why it says character perks. Reputation is legacy-wide. Ventures are legacy-wide. Currencies. Any of your currencies are legacy-bound, legacy-wide. Yeah, I love that we can share stuff between our characters. All right, I think this is a good natural point to end off the stream. We managed to get 2 more of those trooper armors. I'm gonna write down that Cold Strike is in progress. It was a cute little looking character for sure. And we're gonna go see who else is playing Star Wars: The Old Republic and go say hi. And we'll be back on Monday. We'll be playing. Actually, there is a small chance I don't know what the chances are. I may not be here on Monday. The reason is Mr. Swtorista is going for a doctor's appointment down to San Diego. And we're trying to decide if it makes sense for us to go together. Because I don't need to go to his doctor's appointment. But we're trying to figure out if it makes sense for us to go together and we go do something together. But I think the appointment's not till the afternoon. So I think I could still also stream. But I'll let you guys know. I'll put it in Discord if there's no Monday morning stream. So you can always go check there. But let's go see who else is streaming today. Star Wars: The Old Republic. Who are we gonna go say hi to? I had a dream last night. I had a dream that I saw the test server and we were getting, actually, I'm gonna zoom in here. I had a dream that we were getting this type of character. What are these guys? I didn't even know what they were called in my dream, except they were different colors. In my dream, it was blue, and I wanted to go post it to Reddit, but I couldn't remember what they were called. I can always go to downtown. Yeah, there's definitely stuff to do in San Diego. We're just trying to figure out like if it makes any sense. I'm trying to figure out if there's someone good that we haven't met before that has their camera on and stuff like that isn't crazy, and it's always hard to tell. Let's see. Let's go see. I'm gonna go meet Aces. I don't think we've met them before, but let's go say hi for the first time. It says they are, never fear, Aces is here for the pre-birthday stream. So it looks like they're getting ready for birthday. Bye, guys. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.